Have you ever found a $20 bill on the street? Or caught every single green light on your way to an important meeting? Or maybe you felt the opposite, like a personal rain cloud is following you around. We call this luck, but what exactly is it? Is it some mystical force guiding our lives, a random statistical anomaly, or something else entirely? Today, we're going on a journey to unravel the fascinating story of luck. Let's start with a simple idea. Luck is often seen as the events that happen to us beyond our control, for better or for worse. It's the unexpected twist of fate, the roll of the dice. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find that our relationship with luck is far more complex and personal. For thousands of years, humans have been trying to understand and even influence it. Think about ancient civilizations. The Romans had Fortuna, the goddess of fortune, depicted with a wheel to show the ever-changing nature of fate. The ancient Chinese had concepts like tame, or the mandate of heaven, which determined the destiny of emperors. Across cultures, people created rituals, carried talismans like a rabbit's foot or a four-leaf clover, and consulted oracles, all in an attempt to tip the scales of fortune in their favor. It wasn't just about waiting for good things to happen. It was about actively trying to summon them. This desire to control the uncontrollable is a deeply human instinct. So why do we experience luck? From a psychological perspective, our brains are wired to find patterns, even in complete randomness. When a series of unrelated good things happens, our brain connects the dots and labels it a lucky streak. This is called patternicity, and it helps us make sense of a chaotic world. It feels better to believe you on a hot streak than to accept that life is just a series of random events. This belief can be incredibly powerful. It can boost our confidence, make us more optimistic, and encourage us to take risks we might otherwise avoid. Believing you're lucky can actually make you act in ways that create more opportunities. This brings us to a fascinating question. Can you make your own luck? Professor Richard Wiseman, a psychologist from the United Kingdom, spent years studying this very topic. He conducted experiments with people who considered themselves either consistently lucky or consistently unlucky. What he found was remarkable. It wasn't about magic or cosmic favor. The lucky people shared certain personality traits. They were more open to new experiences. They listened to their intuition, they were optimistic, and they were resilient. Let's break that down. Lucky people tend to be more extroverted and sociable. They talk to more people, build bigger networks, and as a result, stumble upon more opportunities. They read the type of person who strikes up a conversation in a coffee shop and ends up with a job offer. Unlucky people, on the other hand, tended to be more closed off, sticking to routines and limiting their exposure to the unexpected. Wiseman also found that lucky people are better at spotting chances. In one experiment, he gave both lucky and unlucky people a newspaper and asked them to count the number of photographs inside. The lucky people finished in seconds, while the unlucky ones took minutes. Why? Because on the second page, in huge letters, was a message that read, "Stop counting." There are 43 photographs in this newspaper. The lucky people, being more relaxed and observant, noticed it. The unlucky people were so focused on the task of counting that they missed the obvious opportunity right in front of them. Then there's optimism. Lucky people expect good things to happen. This expectation becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. They persevere longer in the face of challenges because they believe things will eventually work out. An unlucky person might see a failure as proof that they're doomed, while a lucky person sees it as a temporary setback or a learning experience. And finally, resilience. This is perhaps the most important trait. Lucky people have a unique ability to turn bad luck into good fortune. When something bad happens, they don't dwell on it. They imagine how things could have been worse, which makes them feel better about their current situation. They learn from their mistakes and move on, confident that their luck will turn around. An unlucky person might get into a small accident and lament their misfortune for weeks. A lucky person might have the same accident and think, "Wow, I'm so lucky it wasn't more serious." It's all about perspective. So, has the concept of luck evolved? Absolutely. As our understanding of science, probability, and psychology has grown, we've started to demystify it. In the past, a sudden storm that ruined a harvest was seen as a sign of divine displeasure or bad luck from the gods. Today, we understand it through meteorology. We know about weather patterns, atmospheric pressure, and we can even predict storms with a fair degree of accuracy. The randomness is still there, but our understanding has replaced superstition with science. Similarly, in fields like finance and sports, we now use analytics and statistics to understand what used to be called streaks of luck. A basketball player who makes 10 shots in a row isn't necessarily channeling a magical force. It's a combination of skill, confidence, muscle memory, and yes, a bit of statistical probability. We've moved from seeing luck as an external, mystical force to understanding it as the intersection of chance, psychology, and our own actions. But this doesn't mean the feeling of luck has disappeared. Even the most rational scientists can't help but feel a thrill when something unexpectedly wonderful happens. That feeling serves a purpose. It provides hope. It gives us a narrative for our lives that is more exciting than just a sequence of random events. The story of how I got lucky is always more compelling than how I experienced a statistically favorable outcome. So, what is luck today? It's a beautiful blend of things. It's the real mathematical randomness of the universe that we can't control. It's the psychological biases that make us see patterns where none exist. And most importantly, it's the mindset and behaviors that allow us to create and seize opportunities. Luck isn't just something that happens to you, it's also something you do. You can actually train yourself to be luckier by adopting the habits of lucky people. Try something new this week. Talk to a stranger. When something doesn't go your way, look for the silver lining. Pay attention to the world around you instead of being stuck in your own head. You might be surprised by the opportunities that suddenly seem to appear out of nowhere. The story of luck is really the story of humanity. It's a story of our attempt to find meaning in chaos, to control our destiny, and to maintain hope in the face of uncertainty. From ancient goddesses to modern psychology, the tools have changed, but the fundamental desire remains the same. We all want to feel that the universe is, just maybe, smiling down on us. Next time you have a moment of good or bad fortune, think about it. Is it just random chance? Or is it your mindset, your actions, and your perspective shaping your reality? Perhaps the greatest luck of all is realizing that you have more power over your own fortune than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching and exploring the story of luck with me. If you enjoyed this journey, be sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating concepts that shape our lives. See you in the next one.